Hey kitties, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Marilyn, and on this side of YouTube we do a lot of beauty, fashion, and fragrance. So if you like that kind of stuff, girl, subscribe. We're getting into a makeup video today, specifically a makeup video featuring BK Beauty brushes. I'm just going to be using some of my favorite brushes from BK Beauty. I'm just showing you a set. That's a new set that I just got, and I want you guys to see. It's the Nikki LaRose set, the volume 2. And I'm really excited to use one of the brushes in that set, that one right there. So I'm going to use it in the video, but we are going over my favorite brushes right now by BK Beauty. They have tons of brushes, but you may not need every single one. So I'm going to show you the ones that I think are really good, and I use them within my routine all the time. So they're in heavy rotation. This is my favorite foundation brush from them, the 115 or the 115. These brushes are definitely an investment as far as the price of them goes, but I will say that they are very high quality. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes. It's the 115 again, and it does a really good job giving you full coverage, or you can even scale it back to medium coverage. It's very smooth in the way that it applies the foundation. As you can see, it's evenly distributed. So for a beginner, this would be a really good go-to brush for a foundation. Okay, this is a staple. As you can see, again, it's distributing the foundation so beautifully, and that's what I love about it. And it's very soft to the touch. These brushes are extremely soft, and I haven't lost any hairs in my brushes yet, and I've had them for quite some time. All right, so now we're going to apply our concealer. This is actually e.l.f.'s Soft Glam Concealer. I really love this concealer. It's literally $5. Okay, I know this video isn't necessarily about the makeup itself, but the makeup is in the video, so we're going to talk about it. But we are going to get to the brushes, but I really do love this concealer. And I'm going to layer a lighter color in the inner corner and using the N23 brush just to place that color in the inner corner of the eye, a very small section. I'm also going to use this brush to highlight my eyebrow, or sort of clean up my eyebrow rather. This is a great detail brush for small spaces. It's a flat brush, and I do love the way it smoothly applies the product. This is from the Nikki LaRose set. Most of my favorite brushes are from her set, and that is no coincidence. She's a really great makeup artist. So the brushes that are in her set are so vital for me when it comes to my makeup looks. They're very useful brushes. But I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the brows with my Maybelline Build a Brow, and then I'll show you how I use the N23 to clean up the brows. Okay, so not only did I use it to place the product on, I'm going to also use it to create a little bit of detail around the brows. So I'm going to use the brush to get close around the edge of the eyebrow just to clean that space, to make the brows appear more clean, more structured for the face. I'm going to use that small brush, and it's important to have a brush that's flat at the tip and small enough to get into that space and be able to be precise, and the N23 definitely does that. Okay, so let's get into blending out the under eye. I'm going to do one side with my all-time favorite brush to blend the under eye, and it's the Nikki LaRose set again, and it's the N14. I love this brush so much. I used to blend my under eye with a sponge, and I immediately stopped once I got this. If you look at any of my other videos, you can see constantly I'm no longer using a sponge. I am using the N14. I love this brush. So I'm going to blend it out on this side, and on the other side, I'm going to try a new brush that I got from the Nikki LaRose volume 2 that was sent to me by BK Beauty. I was really curious about that brush, so I'm going to use that one on the other side to see how it works and how it blends out, and you guys will be able to see that as well. So I'm just blending out this side. It's flawless. It was very easy. I feel like it was done pretty quickly, and there's no lines of demarcation, which I love. So now let's try the N19 from the volume 2 set by Nikki LaRose, and look at the way the shape fits right under the eye. It fits under the eye very similar to how one of those triangle powder puffs would fit, just perfectly in the corners. And I find that this brush blends the under eye a lot faster. Still fast with the other brush, but this one seems to be pretty faster, and I do like that. So I love to have the option. I love to have a bunch of brushes, girl, because I just love this makeup stuff. Okay, I just want to be makeup at this point. But I'm just blending that out, and then I end up bringing it over to the other side to blend that out. But it's super quick. It fits in that area of the face really nicely. So now I'm going to go ahead and set it with a powder puff. Now I could have set it with that brush, but I prefer to set my under eye with a powder puff. I just love the way it just presses in the powder. And I don't know if anything is going to replace that for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and set it with that Sephora powder, which I love. I just got that from the Sephora sale, and I really love this powder. And it was 30% off, so I love that even more. So now I'm going to grab this brush. It's a smaller version of the foundation brush. This is the 109, and this is the brush that I like to apply my bronzer with. It's not as dense. It's a little bit more loosely packed, but it's still packed enough to bronze with any cream product. So you can see when I just stamp it, perfect shape to get right there in that area and go ahead and bronze me up. Love the 109. It's just a smaller version of the foundation brush, and it has less hairs. It's not as densely packed, although it's still pretty packed, but not as much as the foundation. Okay, so it picks up less product than the foundation brush would, but this to me is a awesome brush. Like BK Beauty has a lot of brushes, but these are the ones that I'm mentioning in this video are like my go-to. I use them all the time. So now let's get into the 210. This is a detail brush, and I'm going to use this to contour my nose, and it fits perfectly for the contour. It picks up the right amount of product, and it smoothly blends out the contour. It is very seamless. It's not harsh at all, and that's what I love about it. It's so easy to connect my nose contour up into my eyebrows, which is the way I prefer to do it. I think it looks more natural that way. I don't know if everyone does it that way, but I like to blend it right into the beginning of the brow. That way it isn't as clockable, like the girls say. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to do that. Again, this is the 210 brush, and this is another one that I use all the time. I have quite a few because they've sent me a lot of brushes, but there's like a set group of brushes that I find that I always use, and these are the ones that I'm mentioning in this video. In case you're interested in their brushes and you want to go ahead and check it out, you see that they have so many, you don't know which one to get. You can take a look at this because I know that they do have bundles, or you can buy the brushes separately, which I like. Okay, so let's get into the cheeks, and this is another brush that, girl, I love this brush so bad. I love it so bad. I think it's genius that it's dual-sided. I use one side for cream blush, and then the other side I'll use for powder. So now we're going to go in with the Nikki LaRose N17. Like I said, most of my favorite brushes are from her sets. I'm using my Patrick Ta Left on Red powder, or I'm actually using the cream. Okay, I just want to give myself a little flush of color, but also a slight glow, because I am going to still put a different powder on top, but I love the way the cream formula looks. And this brush applies it perfectly. It's undeniable. You see it here on the video. You've seen it on previous videos. I love this brush down. I've washed it so many times, and it still has the shape, and it hasn't lost the hairs, and the bristles have not become abrasive. It's still just as soft as it was when I first got it. And I don't use any sort of conditioner or anything in my brushes. I literally wash mine with a dial bar of soap. That's it. It breaks down the makeup really nicely, and it gets my brushes really clean, and it's an antibacterial soap, so it does the job. All right, so now we're going to work on the eyes, and this is a balm product that I'm using with this particular brush. This is the N24. It's a flat shader brush. I probably should have used a different color, because the color that I'm using on my eye right now is a flesh tone. I just wanted my eyelid to have like a clean look, a clean nude look. So you can't even really see the way it's packing on the color, which kind of sucks. But you're going to have to just trust me that this is a really great brush, because it's from the Nikki LaRose set. Like I said, all their brushes are good, but hers are done so nicely, and they're so useful because she is an experienced makeup artist, and she knows what the girl wants. She knows what the girls want, and most of her brushes from her set are my favorite. This is another Nikki LaRose brush. It's the N13. It's a brush that I use in the crease of my eye. I use it along the sides of my nose to kind of set my contour as well. It just fits perfectly in the space, and it blows out the color. It distributes the color really nicely where it doesn't look harsh, and that's what I really love about it. This is my go-to brush as well for the crease. I have a couple other brushes I can use, but this has been the one that I've been grabbing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pop that wing liner on, and then we're going to get into the lashes, and we're going to go ahead and finish up the look. I have a couple more brushes to show you, I believe. So yeah. Okay, so let's add some interest, some definition to the bottom of the eye. This is like a pencil type of brush. It has like a point to it. It's the Nicola Rose N22. And I'm just swiping a little bit of brown in my lash line. Okay, I'm not going to do any liner or anything like that. So I just want to bring a little bit of a deeper color in the bottom lash line, and this brush is perfect for that because it has a little point to it. Now I'm wiping off that brown, and I'm going to go into like a highlighting sort of shade and pop it right here in the inner corner, and you can see how perfectly it places that and how precise it is. So pretty. Yeah, I know you see it. I don't even have to tell you. You can just look. So I used it for two different things. I just wiped off the powder really quickly and just went into another color and highlighted the inner eyes. And I just love the way this looked. It gave the look a little bit of a pop because this is a pretty simple, neutral look. So now I'm going to go in with my finishing powder. That's by One Size. Love that powder. It's their Blue K powder. But this is the Nicola Rose N15, another brush from her set. And I just go in with my finishing powder and sort of just set my overall look. I'm going to dust away the excess powder from the under eyes. So I'm just lightly pushing the powder into the skin. I'm not really swiping it. I'm just sort of pushing it into the skin. And this is just going to go ahead and finish off the look. Get rid of the excess powder and just set everything in place. Now I'm going to go back in with the Nicola Rose N17, which we use for the cream side. Now I'm going to flip it over and set it with another blush. This is actually a blush by Tarte. It's called Enchanted. I really do like it. I'm just going to set it on top of that red blush by Patrick Ta. And it's just completing the look for me. Like, are we doing our makeup without blush normally? Because I feel like my face isn't finished unless I put a little bit of color. Even if it's the lightest wash, I just feel like it needs a little something, you know, a little bit of color. But now I'm going to go ahead and bronze with the Nicola Rose N18. That is from the Volume 2 set. This is the first time that I've used this one. I just want to double check. I wanted to use it. It wasn't necessarily my favorite brush. I just discovered it today. I really do like it. But I just discovered it in this video, first time using it. So I want to go ahead and try bronzing with it. So it picks up a nice amount of color and it evenly bronzes the face really quickly. It does a large area and I really do like it. There's another one that I had in my BK Beauty set, but I don't use it much. This shape I don't use as much. Okay, but I still really like it. I really want to show you guys, you know, how it works. But I don't know if that's a brush that I would say you need. I don't feel like you need. I think you can get away without it. Now let's do a quick lip. This has nothing to do with the brushes. This is just a quick lip. I'm going to make sure I link the makeup products as well, just in case you are interested in that and not just the brushes. So I'll go ahead and link that. But this lip combo came out really cute. I purchased a new lip gloss. You're going to see it in this video. And it is by Maybelline. It's like the Lifter Oil Gel lip glosses. If you like a shiny lip, just wait till you see this. The formula is beautiful. It's thick without being sticky, which I love. The formula kind of reminds me of the Tower 28 lip glosses, but thicker. So this one is called Blue Boba, I think. I'm going to link it, but I think it's called Blue Boba. And it's going to give it such a nice tint. Like, look at my lips. Look at the shine. And how iridescent it looks, like the reflector or the reflection from the lip gloss because of the shimmers that are in it are so pretty. I have this shade and another shade called, I think it's called Strawberry Shake or something. But yeah, but this is a look, girl. I didn't really do a lot of posing, so you guys have to just take a look at what the finished look looks like here on these last few clips. I was kind of just cleaning off my desk and getting my brushes back in their place, but this is the look. I love the way it came out. I love the lip combo. The face looks great. Everything looks good. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you liked it, be sure to like the video, subscribe, come back and watch another video. This time